Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Minnesota Twins game review. That was not a good game. I mean, we're going to go through it, of course, but that was, again, a terrible game that the Twins played last night against Kansas City. I will say this, though, there's a couple of reasons. We made a couple of errors. That hurt. We only scored one run. That hurt. We still don't have our great team out there anymore, right? We still have Astudillo, Cave, Arias playing. Granted, they're not bad players, but they're no, even like Duda and Hamilton and Merrifield, right? Guys who have been in the league longer, maybe not the greatest players, but we don't have that, right? We don't have Buxton, Gonzalez, Adrianza. We're struggling through, we're toughing it out, but we don't have the same team we did. And, of course, we're going to go through it. Odorizzi got rocked last night. That sucks. So the point is, we are not where we should be. We are not where we were, but we are totally fine, okay? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. We lost 4-1 last night. 4-1. They had 10 hits. We had 5. The 3 errors obviously hurt. I'm not worried, though. I'm not worried yet. Obviously, we're going to go through everything, and I'll give you my opinion and what happened and everything, but I'm not worried yet. So we haven't been playing great baseball the last week and a half, right? However, we're still, Cleveland lost yesterday, I believe. So, yeah, Cleveland lost to Texas yesterday, so we didn't lose a game there. They're still 9 back, which is great. I think anything over 5 is fine, especially before the All-Star break. 5 to 7 would be great. Anything above that is great as well, but realistically, we're not playing our best baseball, okay? But I'm not worried yet, because going to Kansas City's tough. Boston's tough. And then we, of course, just lost a couple of games bullpen-wise. I mean, that's how it's gone. It's gone bullpen, tough team in Kansas City. Like, that's, granted, it's not a tough part of the schedule. We made it tough, but I'm not worried yet, because it's Kansas City. They're still one of the worst teams in the league. We had a bad game. Odorizzi had a bad game. That's fine. We'll get him back. But, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you about that. Just, I'm not worried yet, okay? Give it this series. If we lose 1 or 2 more games in this series, then I'll be worried. But then, it's only about less than a month until the All-Star game. So, if we could just struggle through June into July and be fine, I think we'll regroup after the All-Star game once everybody gets healthy again. So, again, not worried yet, but hopefully we can start heading in the right direction and we can get some wins, because that was not a good game last night. So Odorizzi did not do good. He got rocked. He got absolutely rocked. 4 innings pitched is all. And, of course, I mean, we only scored 1 run, but 4 runs, usually that's enough with the Twins, not last night. 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 strikeouts is all, and 1 walk. Now, I didn't get to watch the game. I was at work. I do get the next 3 days off, though, so I will be watching the Twins games then. But I want to know something. How was his high fastball? Because that's obviously what his go-to strikeout pitch is. What was going on with him last night? Because what I could tell just from this box score is they probably hit his high fastball. That's what I'm guessing. He probably couldn't get it as high as he wanted to, or they were just they were getting him on the early count, of pitches. Let me know, guys. I obviously couldn't watch it last night, so that's what I would expect, is they were getting to him early. He wasn't getting into strikeout counts, or if he was, they were hitting the high fastball. But his ERA is still great at 2.58. Obviously, he just had a bad start. It happens, right? So you just got to throw it out the window. Of course, we've had a couple more bad starts lately than we've wanted to, but you just got to throw it out the window and move on, because it happens, right? But Cole Stewart came in today. We've had some real problems with our bullpen, but, Poppin came in yesterday, pitched 4 innings to save our bullpen, and Stewart did great last night. I mean, that's a quality outing. 4 innings, 2 hits, and 1 strikeout. No runs allowed. That's the best part. No walks either. So, I mean, that is exactly what we needed from these guys in the bullpen. We really used our bullpen a lot in the last couple of days with the Mariners, with Kansas City, and, of course, Boston in the 17-inning game. So give them, 2 almost full days off, and hopefully they can regroup. I don't think Cole Stewart, I don't know, there hasn't been a move yet made, but I'm pretty sure he won't be with the Twins this weekend anymore. But he did what he needed to do. Obviously, he started 2 games this season. One was against Houston. He got rocked in that series. But then I don't remember who he came back and pitched against. He did well, and now he's done well in the bullpen. Honestly, I would like to see a guy like that in the bullpen. We don't need him to start, right? Or, well, maybe we do, I guess. We've had good starters, though. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need a guy like that to start. But if he can come in the bullpen just like Poppin did, that's what we need. I mean, that's what we would all take, is a guy coming out of the bullpen throwing 3 to 4 innings, a long reliever. That's exactly what we need for the playoffs, because then we don't need Odorizzi to go 6 or 7 innings. We can have him go 4 innings. Of course, hopefully they would be better 4 innings, but just go 4 innings and then let the long reliever go 3. And then, like, what I'm saying is let him go 3. Hopefully he doesn't give up a hit. You go 1 time through the lineup, get him out of there, get the next guy in. So that's just kind of what I see out of these guys, like Poppin, Perez maybe even, Cole Stewart. I think that would be great. So let's go into the hitting now. Oh boy, we sucked. So I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. Literally, we had 1 run. It came in the first inning. Polanco hit a home run. So, I mean, that's good that he hit a home run, get him in the All-Star game. He, I think, is still the #1 voter for the All-Star game. If you guys haven't voted yet today, go vote. Max Kepler is number 10, and he needs to be in the top 9 to get in the All-Star game. It's freaking stupid how he's not in the All-Star game, because Max Kepler has done amazing things. He's like the 4th best. I still can't remember if it's 4th best outfielder or 4th best right fielder. Even if it's right field, he still should be in the All-Star game above Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is number 7 because he's Aaron Judge. And he hasn't played since April. He comes back tonight, but hasn't played since April and is in the All-Star voting, and he hasn't done anything. And that's so stupid, MLB. Fix that. But he needs to be in the All-Star game. So go fix that. He did go 0 for 4 tonight. Okay, so what? So did everybody else. But Polanco, 1 for 4. Good for him. Like I said, get him in the All-Star game at least for sure at the #1 spot. But he went 1 for 4 with the home run. Good for him. That's what he needed to do to get his 11th home run. Garver was in the 3 spot, went 0 for 3. Sano came in, went 0 for 1. Guess what he did? Struck out. I'm going to make a video about this eventually. But I'll give my opinion really quick here. I think we should send Miguel Sano away. I don't think we need to send him down. I think we need to trade him. I think teams would want a Miguel Sano type player who has a lot of power. Yes, they strike out. Example, Joey Gallo. There's a lot more examples, but he's the biggest one. I think teams would want a player like him and give up some pitching for him. Maybe not the best pitchers, but they would give up something for him. And he looks so confused at the plate right now, but we can't send him away. We can't send him down because everybody else is hurt. We don't have anybody to replace him if he comes. I mean, maybe a pitcher, but then we're losing another position player. It's not good. So we have to keep him right now. Obviously, I'd like to keep him on the bench, but he is struggling so badly right now, and I don't know what to do. Rosario went 0 for 4. Crone went 2 for 3. He had the best night of anybody besides Polanco having the home run. Went 2 for 3. Arias went 1 for 4. That guy's a stud, though. I mean, he hits the ball so hard every time. He doesn't strike out a lot. Did strike out once last night, but he hits the ball hard. Maybe not last night. Again, I didn't get to see the game, but he's a stud. I really like Arias. And then Scope went 0 for 3. Cave went 0 for 3. Cave is, oh boy, I don't know what to tell you about Cave. Cave has really struggled this year, and I don't know what the difference is between last year and this year, because last year he was tearing the cover off the ball with 13 home runs, and you know, he made his opportunities great. And today, the last week, since Buxton's really gone down, just nothing. And what's Buxton's WAR? Because gosh darn it, we need him in the game. Goodness sakes, it should be like 7.5 or 8 now, because we keep losing without him. But then Ostadillo also went 1 for 3 in the 9 spot. All right, I don't like the lineup that we have going right now. Not that Ostadillo, Cave, Arias can't do anything, but they're just not, you know, like I said, they're not guys like Merrifield who have just been in the league a while. And granted, you know, Kansas City's got a bunch of no-name guys as well, but they have those guys who could step up, and we just don't. It seems like at this point. So that's all I could tell you. Like I said, we did awful. We went 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position, which will tell you we didn't even get guys in scoring position last night. And then we left 5 guys on base. So they were all pretty much on first base, or the one time on second base or third base or whatever. So that just tells you we really struggled last night. Hopefully we can come back. We freaking lost to Sparkman. Gosh darn it, dude. What the heck? So, Odorizzi's 10-3. We'll have to get him tonight. Who is it? I think it's Perez tonight. Hopefully he can get a win. That's all we're saying. He needs a bounce-back game. So, whoever's pitching tonight, hopefully will pitch well. But that's all you can ask for is another bounce-back game. And hopefully we don't lose 3 in a row. So, that's all I got. We'll see you tomorrow or tonight for the next game. If you guys missed any videos, click above my head right here. Hopefully we'll have a link to them. That's all I got for you today. Make sure to come back later tonight. We'll see you then.